And U.S. officials set new parameters for Americans against the fast-spreading coronavirus. Here's One America's Kyarra Harris with the very latest.
The U.S. government is taking precautions against the coronavirus as the 7th case is confirmed. Friday, California health officials announced a case of the virus in Santa Clara County. Public Health Department Director Dr. Sarah Cody says this is the first case in the Bay Area and the 3rd case in California.
We are currently reaching out to anyone he may have come into contact with to assess whether they may have been exposed to the novel coronavirus. Our preliminary investigation indicates that he came into contact with very few individuals after returning home. We are making sure that anyone that he did come into contact with is being monitored for symptoms and staying at home away from others.
Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar announced that the virus was now declared a public health emergency in the U.S. In addition, President Trump is temporarily suspending entry into the country for foreign nationals who pose a risk of transmitting the virus. Azar says the proclamation would apply to all people who are not immediate family members of U.S. citizens.
These prudent, targeted, and temporary actions will decrease the pressure on public health officials screening incoming travelers, expedite the processing of U.S. citizens and permanent residents returning from China, and ensure resources are focused on the health and safety of the American people.
Starting Sunday afternoon, Americans returning from the Hubei province of China will be required to undergo up to 14 days of quarantine. Returning citizens who visited the mainland of China will be screened at one of 7 airports for any symptoms. The airports include New York, San Francisco, Seattle, Honolulu, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Atlanta. Reports say the virus has infected thousands since the outbreak, though a majority of the confirmed cases are in China. However, Azar says there is still little risk to Americans.
I want to stress, the risk of infection for Americans remains low. And with these and our previous actions, we are working to keep the risk low. All agencies are working aggressively to monitor this continually evolving situation and to keep the public informed in a constantly transparent way.
The State Department has issued a Level 4 travel advisory telling Americans still in China to consider leaving the country using commercial means. Kyarra Harris, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.